evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, Madam President.
Thank you. Welcome to President's News for the 8th of May. Okay, quite a bit of results to get through with you tonight. We've had a couple of little open meets. We've got the academy competition. We've got our Kent Young Athletes, Bucks Championships, and the Ted Pepper. Then, of course, we've got our park runs, club records, and what's coming up next weekend. So quite a busy night tonight. I'll start with our results and the open meets. It's quite a good one to start with actually, because in recognition of it being the 70th anniversary of the first ever sub 4-minute mile, we've got a couple of results where we've had a few barriers broken. So I'll start with down at Brighton. It was actually last Wednesday. The result came in too late for it to make the news last week, but so last week, Brighton Track Night hosted by Brighton Phoenix, Steve Ovet's old club. Arthur Starvis and Joe Skeins were down racing 1500 metres. Both boys broke through the 4-minute barrier for the first time, which was great. Jed ran 3:57 and Joe ran a 3:54, so great results there. And then actually just on Monday, one of our young athletes, Emery Aldridge, was through at the Bannister Miles event through in Oxford, and he ran the under-13 boys mile race. He finished first in 5:01. It's quite remarkable. But Emery, he went through 1,500 metres in 4:42, which ranks him second in the UK rankings thus far. Interestingly though, the UK number 1 for that age group was also in the race and was behind Emery on the Monday, so a great result for Emery there. Okay, we had our second academy competition on Saturday, so well done to Holly and the academy team there. All the people who helped with that to help it run smoothly, all the Desboroughs, all the Platts, all the officials, Mike Davis, Dennis, Clem Leon was there, so big thank you to all the officials for helping out with that. And also we were able to run our second new officials workshop. So we had 8 new officials, well, our potential new officials come along. So I must thank John Hubbard for looking after our 2 track people. A thank you to Steve Hollingdale for looking after our timekeepers, and a thank you to Mark Desborough who helped me with our 4 new field people. So that was a very good, afternoon. Moving on to this Sunday, the 4th, and we had our first Kent Young Athletes League match that was here. So first of all, thank yous to our team managers. So to Joe and Duncan Martin, to Matt Ellerton, and to Karen Desborough for looking after the girls. A big thank you to the track staff who, when hosting these events, it puts them under a lot of pressure. But a big thank you to them. I know Ken's not been at full strength the last couple of weeks. He's had a little thing in his back. He's probably not told you about it. He's very shy about these things. But we had some good help on the day. We had Skip Kelman came in to help with the hurdles. Madam Vice President Bobby Simpson was in helping with hurdles as well. And we had some great help from some parent helpers in the field judging. So Jenny Lee and Andre Horgan, thank you to them for coming in. Of course, big thank you to John Hubbard for organising all our officials. Thank you to all the officials for coming in. We also had Dick Sharp and John Askew coming in to help our tech team on Sunday. So that was really good help, having those guys come in to help us. We had quite a new tech team. So yeah, big thanks to everyone that helped out in that. So with the results, I'm pleased to say that the team came first with 565 points. In second place it was Medway and Maidstone with 541, and third was Tunbridge. So we'll start going through the results. In the under 13 boys 100 metres, Nick Senior was 5th A string. He was also first B string in high jump and was part of the 4x100 team that took second. Ashley McKelly was first B string in the 100 and was also second A in long jump. In the 200 metres, Zach Pulley was 2nd A string and Luca Huntston was 4th B. Luca was also 2nd A string in the 75 metre hurdles, 1st B in long jump, and part of the silver winning 4x100 team. In the 1500 metres, Josh Bentley ran a great race to finish 2nd A string, and Luke Eperon was 5th B. Luke also he was 4th A string in the high jump, 6th A in shot put. Now Luke is normally a race walker, so it was quite something for him to turn out in all those field events, so it was a great contribution from Luke. And in discus we had Oscar King, finished second A string. Oscar actually had only just had an attempt with this. I think you gave me a helping hand on Thursday night, didn't you? Yes, yeah, so he'd never touched a discus before, so second A string, not bad on a quick couple of minutes session. Anyway, that was the under 13 boys. Oh, then just to finish off, 4x100 relay, Callum Bryan and Jacob Davidson helped the team to finish second there, along with Nick and Luca Hunston. So the under 13 girls, 75 metres, Zamaya Dixon was first A string with a 10.08. She was also third A in long jump and part of the winning 4x100 team. Faye Yeomans was first B in the 75 metres, was also 6 equal in high jump, second B string in long jump and part of the winning 4x100. In the 150 metres, Eva John was first A string in 21 seconds. She was third A in the 70 metre hurdles and fourth B in shot. Etsia Coro was first B in the 150 and also part of the winning relay team. In the 1200 metres, Holly Afford Smith was 5th A and Leela Badisha was 5th B. Olivia King was 4th B in the 70 metre hurdles and 3rd B in high jump. We had Dulcie Simpson, 5th A in shot put, 3rd A in discus and 3rd A in hammer. And the 4x100 relay was a win for the girls, with Lauren Griffin completing the team along with Zamaya, Faye and Itzy. Okay, moving up to the under 15 boys, 100 metres, Oscar Sadowski, 4th A string, and Sylvester Amul Kanadu Jr., 5th B string. In the 300 metres, Jonathan Adekbola was first A in 38.81 and 3rd A in shot put. James Shaw was 4th B in the 300. In the 1500 metres, it was a win for James Bunn in the A string with a PB of 4:39. It was a 16-second PB, and he's done quite a lot of running already this season, so that was quite a race for him. And Johnny Lee was first B, so good points there. In the 80 metre hurdles, we had Jamie Erlerton was 3rd A string in 12:31, and Jack Ruby was first B in 12:64. Jack was also doing high jump, where he got 3rd A string, and first B in shot. In long jump, Zachary Faraz was 4th A string, Jake Martin 5th B. In the discus, Olufakayo Lana was 1st A string, and Rory Whitcomb 4th B. Rory was also 2nd B in javelin. And then Dylan Lawson 2nd A string for javelin as well. The 4x100 metres, the team came 4th with Sylvester, Nicholas Marquez, TJ Owen and Jericho Senior. And the 4x300 metre team came 2nd with Matthias Caceres, Finn Gotkin, Olufakayo Lana and Zacchaeus Kelman. And Zacchaeus was also 3rd B in the high jump with 1 metre 40. And now moving up to the under 15 girls, 100 metres, Leah Abisi was 4th A string and India Ellington 3rd B. In the 300 metres, Sophie Tran was 1st A string with 42.44 and 1st A in long jump in 4.94, so 2 PBs in both those events. Amelie Ramdeen was 5th B in the 300 and 2nd B in long jump. In the 1500 metres, Evie De Bruyne, 4th A with 5.08, and that is Evie's 4th 5.08 this year. She's desperate to go under 5 minutes, but I'm sure it's just going to happen, but the 4th 5.08 for her. Charlotte Stevens was 4th B in the 1500, again still suffering from a fall at the mini marathon a few weeks ago, so she ran a PB actually 5:21, so it was a good run, albeit with sore knees. 75 metre hurdles was a 4th A string for Freya Pearson, who was also 1st B in high jump, and Alessia Scala 3rd B in the 75 hurdles. High jump with Heidi Coulson, she was 2nd A string and 2nd B in javelin. Shot put, we had Amelia Adesi, 1st A in shot put, 12:67, and 2nd A in javelin. In the shot, Kaweng Pua was 1st B with 9:11, so very strong in the shot put. In hammer, we had Isla Wilson, 3rd A string. Okay, just a couple of, the 4x300 girls relay. It was a win for the team with Freya Pearson, Amelie Ramdeen, Emily Chapman and Sophie Tran. So a few notable non-scoring results. In the under 15 boys, 300 metres, Jericho Senior ran 40.84. In the under 13 girls, we had Harriet Hughes compete in the 70 metre hurdles, long jump and hammer. Now Harriet's tiny, so if anyone's seen her, they'll know for her to even lift the hammer was quite a remarkable achievement. So great contribution from Harriet on Sunday. And then in the under 15 girls 75 metre hurdles, it was a 12:44 for Matilda Murray. So she's a new member for the club there. Okay, so moving from our young under 13s, under 15s up to our student athletes at Bucks, we had a great competition over the weekend. We had 21 athletes competing, 7 medalling and 4 club records. I think for this age group, it's fantastic that we've got not just our young people still competing, but actually doing really, really well. So I'll go through the medalists first of all. We had Daniel Goriola in the 110 metre hurdles, won gold, setting club records at under 20s, under 23s and senior men in a 13:66. So a great run for Daniel, 3 and 1 record there. For Niamh Bryson-Hubbard, 5,000 metres, a gold and also a senior women's club record with 16:01. Zara Obamikanwa, discus gold with 52:25, and Becca Walton, javelin gold with 52:41. It was discus gold for Dylan Clayton with 52:47 and a bronze in the shot, 15:71. Kelsey Pullen was part of the 4x4 metre relay winning team for Loughborough, and Zoe Ostrich was part of the 4x100 metre relay team that won silver for Birmingham. We also had finalists in Naomi Kingston, who won the 5,000 metre B final with 17:13. Coleman Corey was 5th in the final in the 400 metre hurdles. Henry Fisher made the 1500 metre final with 3:45. Ethan Kittredge was 6th in pole vault with 4 metres 48. Morgan Squibb, 6th in the 2K steeplechase, 6:55. Abby Stewart also 6th in hammer. And then Rico Cottle in the 110 hurdles was 7th in 14:74. And Thomas Sugden was 7th for Bath in the 4x400 metre relay. We also had semi-finals for Cameron Kelly Gordon in 800, Maurizio Carudus in the 400 metres, and Hannah Clark in the 1500 metres. So a really well done for our student athletes there. Now moving on to Monday and the torrential downpour mud fest that was the Ted Pepper. First of all, a massive thanks to Dave Beadle for all the work that he put in, not only on the day but in the months. He's not with us tonight, it's his 25th wedding anniversary, so in order to make 26, he wasn't allowed to be here. So a big thank you to Dave for all the efforts he put in there. And also to Steve Pearman and Julia Pearman for all their efforts organising the marshals and everything that they did. So massive thank you there. Yes, yeah, coming to that. And also Ian Swatton, who was also, I think, helping Steve, but who had a lot of involvement in the organisation early doors as well. So we made almost £3,000 in profit for the club from that event, so it's a fantastic effort. But with 250 starters and 246 finishers, it was a very well done given the conditions. And again, a big thank you to those that turned out to marshal. There's a team of about 30 or 40 of you all, so it really was a cracking effort. In the results front, we had a win from Graham Luger, which was great, 37.50. Second was Ryan Brotherton from Beckenham, and third was David Worden from Cambridge Harriers. But we also had 3 other runners in the top 10. We had Roger Villardell was 5th, and also first vet. David Adams was 6th, and Steve Howe was 8th. So a great turnout from the club there. I should say there was about 20 club runners taking part actually, so that was a really good turnout. The first female was Ola Bam from Dulwich. Second, Alison Kendall, unattached, and third was Laura Marshall from Croydon Harriers. Grace Scopes was our first finisher from the club. I think it was her first kind of foray into cross-country running, so it was a good effort from Grace. Moving on to parkrun, we had 71 runners take part on Saturday in 25 different locations. Now the furthest from the clubhouse was the Terry Hershey parkrun. Does anybody want to guess where that might be? America, yes, well done. Any closer? Terry Hershey, Texas, yeah, Houston, Texas. So, and that was the Mears family were out there. Jason Mears, Imogen and Lisa. I'm not sure if Lily was running too, but she certainly wasn't on the list. But anyway, so the Mears family were out in Houston. So our podiums, we had good results at Bromley. Joe Skeins, first male in a PB, 15 minutes exactly. He's on fire. So 3:54 on the Wednesday, 1500, then a 15-minute on Saturday. It's fantastic. Say again?
He's just wearing Alpha.
Yeah. So Luca Maloney Pedro was our first young junior, running a PB of 16:27, also at Bromley. Megan Slattery was the second female in 1850. And then moving to Ashford, we had Graham Luger was second male. At Margate Park Run, we had Eva Dembo was first female junior and a first time out for Eva, so that was great. At the Tamar Lakes in Devon, Katie Murray was first lady. Then at Bethlehem Royal Hospital Park Run, it was a big turnout. We had first male with Gareth Evans, first female Jenny Butler, third female Katie Sugden, and sixth Dave Beadle. I thought Dave deserved a mention given he did all the work for the Ted Pepper, so to get six in Park Run is pretty decent as well. And then finally at Sutcliffe Park Run, Trang Bien was third lady, so some good results there. Club records, I've mentioned Daniel's 110 hurdles and Neve's 5,000 metres at Bucks, but we have Andrea Clement ran 5,000 metres club record for the W40 category, 16:32 back on the 26th of April at Battersea Park, so phenomenally quick from Andrea. And that takes us now to what's coming up. So next weekend it's the Kent Track and Field Champs down at Ashford, so that will be a big weekend. But then the following week it's even bigger. On the Friday we've got the first round of the Kent Masters League, which is here at Norman Park. On the Saturday it's the first round of the Southern League through in Norwich, and then on the Sunday it's this round 2 of the lower age groups of YDL, also back here. So 2 busy weekends coming up. Bonus ball, no bonus ball winner tonight in the room, so we'll roll that forward to next time. Is there any other business? Any other news anyone wants to share?